Good evening, Miss Palmer. How are you this evening?
I'm doing okay despite the fact that I'm in a bit of pain.
Okay, but before we go into things, well, I'm a student in training. I'm not a professional as yet. I attend Northern Caribbean University, and any breaches of confidentiality, whether homicidal or suicidal. So, what brings you here today?
Well, I'm here this afternoon because, I'm a bit depressed and down because I, I haven't been able to find a job. I've been unemployed for the past year.
Really?
Yes, I've been unemployed for the past year. I was employed at a food establishment. I don't care to disclose the name, but I got laid off.
What was the reason?
We were asked to work during the start of the pandemic, and I wasn't willing to work, so I got laid off.
Oh. So, do you have any skill?
Well, yes, I am good at braiding hair. I'm good at braiding hair, and that has been a source of income for me for a few months now. But clientele isn't so easy to come by.
Okay, but before we get into the thing, we're going to do a little breathing exercise because you, based on my observation, seeing that you're not relaxed. Are you comfortable?
Yes, I'm comfortable. I'm just a bit nervous.
You don't need to be nervous, but let's start the activity. Close your eyes. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it out slowly. Breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it out. How do you feel?
I feel a bit more relaxed.
Right. So, as you stated, you're unemployed and you have started a little side job which is braiding. How is that for you now?
It has provided, or should I say, generated some income, but it isn't much, seeing that I don't have a wide clientele because I'm doing it from home.
Yeah.
So not me. It's just a few persons who know me, or persons who know persons that know me.
So, have you tried like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. for social media on your work?
No. A friend of mine told me about Instagram.
Right.
Just that I should create an Instagram page and they'll help me promote it, but I've yet to do so.
Well, I remember back in the days when I used to work at a place and then I got employed, but the skill that I had was selling products. I made an Instagram page, gained followers. From therefore, I got a lot of persons knowing about my company. I think you should try.
Okay, I will. I definitely will. That's on my to-do list, to create an Instagram page to promote my business.
It seems as if you're in pain. What is happening?
Yes, I'm in a bit of pain. My neck is hurting me, my back is hurting me, and my shoulders are a bit tight because I was recently in a car accident.
Really? Oh my, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Would you like to talk about it?
Well,
you can give a synopsis,
Okay, so
if you're comfortable.
About 2 months or a month and a half ago, I contracted the coronavirus.
Really?
And I was in quarantine for approximately 2 months. I recently came out of quarantine, and my first actual outing after being in quarantine for so long, I met in an accident. We were at a stoplight and a car ran into the back of our car, sending our car into another vehicle, and it was just a whole thing. The car was wrecked.
So, Miss Palmer, what caused the accident? Reckless driving, being on the phone, etc. What happened?
Oh, well, the driver said that his phone fell on the floor while trying to connect it to the charger. He was bending. He was sorry. He was bending over to reach for the phone, and
Which caused the collision.
yes, instead of him pressing the gas, he put his foot on the brake.
Oh.
Yes, and it
So
caused
the
a whole.
collision right there.
It was a whole accident.
So the expenses of your health, is it being sorted out?
Well, I had a meeting with the insurance company and also the lawyer recently. I had to do x-rays on my back, my neck, the back of my head.
Yeah.
There is a bandage here.
Really?
Where yes, where my head burst. So yes, x-rays and all of that. And I've been having difficulty sleeping since then. Like, and then whenever I'm in a vehicle, I'm at a stoplight.
You're paranoid.
Like, it brings forth this type of paranoia.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like something is going to come and just slam into the back of the vehicle that I'm in. So, yeah.
Well, for self-disclosure, I had a accident like yours, but up to today, it was a hit and run, and all now we haven't heard from the person that caused the accident. But I hope and pray that you get through. How do you ease your pain? You said you're having sleepless nights.
Well, I got some prescription from the doctor. I got some prescription painkillers, and like they help for like 2 to 3 hours, but after 2 to 3 hours, like the pain just comes rushing back.
Do you ever
Like,
tried
it's
home
terrible.
remedies like warm water with Epsom salt?
Well, I tried the warm water
Mm.
with Epsom salt. It helped the tightness in my shoulder, but the back pain
You
and the
have
neck
a
pain.
massager to help the machine. They have machines that you could use.
To help release my back.
The tension.
Yes, I'll definitely try that.
Yeah, you can.
I will definitely try
So,
that.
Miss Palmer, what is your religious belief?
My religious belief is
Yeah.
that I'm a Christian. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist Christian.
Right.
Yes.
That's good. I hope and pray, and I'm sorry for the things that happened to you, and I hope and pray you get a job, and I hope and pray to God that He releases all the pains that you're feeling.
That's my hope too. For some of this pain to be, to subside, because it's not been easy. This pain is like, it's just been a really rough year.
Yeah.
Because first I lost someone close to me.
Really?
In the earlier part of the year. And
I'm so sorry.
then I got the coronavirus, which was a bit of a setback. Lost my job.
You have to be hopeful
Then
and pray.
Then the accidents. It's just like
Don't fall.
things after things after things bad happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like losing faith, and it's just making me depressed. Like, is God punishing me for something that I've done, or I don't even know? But it causes me to be, very down. And sometimes I feel like losing faith in God, but I just have to remind myself that for every bad thing, like, God does 1,000 good.
One thing I would tell you to do is read your Bibles when you're feeling pain.
Yeah, I have difficulty when I try to hold down my head.
Yeah.
I can't touch my toes because my back, I just can't bend over.
Because of the pain.
My neck, yeah.
I'm going to say, Miss Palmer, read your Bible, pray, meditate. Do you exercise on occasions?
Yes, I do. I exercise. I try to exercise at least 30 minutes a day, at least 2 times or once a week. I don't exercise quite often, but I try to do at least 2 to 3 times 1 to 3 times a week.
Okay, so Miss Palmer, do you have any drug use of alcohol and what do you call it now, marijuana, cigarettes?
No. I
Mm.
would consider myself to be a drug addict or alcoholic because I have had liquor before in the past, but probably like one glass of wine or something like that.
You don't do it now, but like how you're a Christian.
No, I don't drink, don't smoke,
Right.
I don't do any form of drugs. I don't even like taking pills because I know that they can become addicting.
Right.
Yes.
So Miss Palmer, what do you do for fun?
What I do for fun is I like to read, I like to watch movies, I like to, shop, I like to, just chill with my friends and stuff like
Yeah. So being that we're here in the counseling session, how did this make you feel?
that. It was good to really talk to somebody outside my friend group or family
Yeah.
group, about my problems to get some semi-professional help because I'm aware of the fact that you're not
Right.
a counselor, you're just a counselor in training,
Yes.
but it's good to get some.
So do you
help.
talk to anyone like how you talk to me, as in you open up to me? I can see that you open up a lot to me. Who you open up to, or you don't normally open up to them, and why?
I'll talk to them about issues that are like probably on the surface, but I don't go skin deep with my issues with family or friends. I don't, because sometimes they might not understand or they become judgmental of, like, if I tell a family member, I'm stressed because their own response, we have to stress out yourself, don't stress out yourself, you know
Yeah.
they're not they make it seem as though it's my fault why I'm stressed or stuff like that, and I don't like it, so
Yeah.
I tend not to.
So you're comfortable speaking with me. Was I judgmental towards you?
No, not based on my observation. You weren't.
That's good. That's good.
Try your best to listen. You listened keenly, and you understood me.
Yes. So Miss Palmer, being that you're depressed at times, you write about it or what? What do you do?
Okay, whenever I get depressed,
Yeah.
I just sleep.
Sleep,
To
really?
be honest, I sleep whenever I'm depressed. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to be around anyone.
Oh, you isolate yourself from
Yes,
persons.
whenever my
Okay.
depression kicks in.
So you don't talk to friends or have a social life then?
Yeah, whenever I'm depressed, my social life goes through the window.
Okay, well, would like to tell you that you could get a diary and write about the negative things that you have. After you tear the paper, either you burn it or you tear it up instead of going to sleep. Because if you go to sleep, you're going to keep on thinking about it, and then you might battle all of it in you, and one day you might explode.
Yes, that's true. I've realized that whenever I'm depressed and I just go to sleep, it causes me to just wake up with the same issue,
Right.
and then that just makes me want to go back to sleep and wake up with the same issue. So I'm not really dealing with the issue.
Okay, so what are your goals?
My goals are, just to become successful in whatever I put my hands on. So if I decide to take, the whole braiding hair thing
Right.
seriously, I hope that when I put my hands on that fully, it will be successful in a way that I'll have clients from all over the world even
Yeah,
coming to
do your hair
to do their hair.
because you are putting the best of your ability. But as I
Yes.
mentioned, try to use the Instagram because up to this day, I still have my business and
Okay.
it's still kicking off. So my advice to you is to try the social media and try to be more social with others, don't battling all your problems.
I do try to, be social with people.
Yeah.
And I will consider myself different from the fact that, other from the fact that when I'm a bit depressed, I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty social, but I just don't discuss my issues with other persons.
Oh, okay.
Because, as I mentioned before, they are not very understanding of the situation. Instead of being encouraging, their means of encouraging is kind of depressing to me.
Oh,
Adding
they
more to
said, like, they would say, stop stressing out yourself, there's nothing to worry about.
yes, and
Honest.
and be like, okay, yeah, think there was a things like afraid they get strokes or this or that, things like that not really relevant in instead of saying be strong. I know it's not easy.
Yes,
Yes,
and
I
pray
tend
to
to
God
do.
and He will help you.
Yes, I
I
tend to.
understand. Well, are you in a romantic relationship?
No, I am currently single.
Alright.
Yes, I am single. I've been single for the past 3 to 4 years now.
Oh, really? You haven't tried to find someone?
No.
Okay. So you have any kids?
No children as yet.
Okay.
I don't believe in having children
Children
outside
from
of wedlock.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so
That's a good thing. That's what the Bible says. Having
yes.
children when you're married.
Yes, and my view is I don't want to bring a child into this world without a husband to help me take care of it.
Understandable.
I know you have great single parents, but that's just my view or my perspective on having a child.
Yeah. So, Miss Palmer, you have any siblings?
Well, yes, I do have a younger brother.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a younger brother, and I'm
How
in.
is his relationship between you two?
We have a pretty good relationship.
Yeah.
He loves his older sister, and I love him very much. Whatever I can do for him, I will.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he's my brother.
Mm.
Yes.
You live alone?
Yes, I live alone. I live in a rental apartment.
How do you pay your expenses, being that you're unemployed?
Okay, well, I pay my expenses through. I have been paying my expenses through the little here that I've been breeding, and also, I had savings because as Jamaicans always say, it's good to be safe for rainy day.
Yes.
So I've been saving. I've been paying my rent through the savings that I've had in the bank. So that's what's been helping me so far. Just my savings. So at this point, like, I'm really desperate to find a job, even though I want to take the breeding thing serious. But
You know that you could if you get employed, God's willing, you get a job on the side, you could do your breeding business.
yes, that's a very good idea.
Yeah.
That's why I've been wanting to send out some applications for a job. But seeing the fact that I've been suffering from this severe neck and back pain, even if I get a call now
Yeah.
for a job, I might not be able to perform that job to the best of my ability with what I'm facing now.
Well, Miss Palmer, we've come to end of our session. I hope and pray that you get a job. I hope God will guide and protect you and your family. Guide and protect you throughout everything I've done. As I said, pray to God. Pray every day. Read your Bible. If you have anything, you can just call me and we'll have another session if it's comfortable. Welcome. It was nice talking to you, Miss Palmer. I hope that you're okay now, that being that you opened up to me and you spoke about your concerns and stresses. Thank you.
All right, thank you for having me.